I have to say, before I answer this, that the women's beach volleyball, I thought was some of the best stuff in the Olympics, and not for the reasons you might think, but it's just those games where like the lead kept changing, and it was so tight, so competitive. It was great. Anyway, enough said about that. Okay, wow. If you could speak to any famous person who has passed on, what would you ask them and why? Wow, wow.
Did you make music? No? Okay.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go with the one that first pops into my mind. It may not be the ultimate one if I had more time to think about it. But the name that popped into my mind right away was Benjamin Franklin. I've always been an admirer of Benjamin Franklin, amongst foremost amongst our family fathers, because founding fathers, not family fathers, founding fathers. Because he seemed like a neat guy. He seemed like a fun-loving guy. I mean, George Washington was great. They were all great, great thinkers and courageous men, certainly men and women that were involved as well. But Benjamin Franklin always just seemed like sort of a hot ticket to me. You know, he first of all, he was a self-made person, like was your grandfather, LJ? And he, you know, started a business that became very successful, and built his own career, his own life, and became, you know, comfortably, you know, well-to-do. But not so much because of that, but just his writing, and he seemed to have a love of life that I've always kind of admired amongst our founding fathers. And he was a comical guy who wrote Poor Richard's Almanac that always he used a lot of puns. And, you know, it's hard not to laugh at, you know, puns and stuff. So, beyond that, he just had so many dimensions. So, he was a diplomat. He would visit foreign countries and represent the United States. He just played so many roles in the founding of our country. So, I think I would, as far as what I would ask him, that's the tougher part of this, I guess. But I would just ask for some advice from him in general about how he lived his life and his secret to if there was one, to living life to the fullest and being a whole kind of person. Turn that back over.